the city, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spin my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the city, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spin my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the city, I'm clutch. Spin my block. Tell her come, send them shots. You ain't no dog. Pass me the city, I'm clutch. Tell her come, spin my block. Tell her come.
Yeah, I had somebody definitely for sure.
Some niggas on TikTok, I be peeping niggas on TikTok that shoot, hey, to turn your shit up, turn this on.
For sure.
Straight, bro. Straight, man. You ready, brother?
Let's get it.
I'm motherfucking man. Alright, so welcome everybody. Oh, that shit crooked as fuck. Hold on. Crooked as shit. Alright, straight. Much better. Beautiful. Alright, take two. Alright, here we go. Alright, welcome everybody. So, Team Clutch Podcast, your boy Clutch, God's favorite son. Here with a very, very special guest, man. Somebody who I feel like I've known for a while, but I've met more so recently, kind of crazy. It's fucking crazy. My man, Neighborhood Nell. Shit, man. So, when I say I feel like I've known you forever, it's because I know your sister for like ever type shit.
10+ years.
Yeah, like I know your sister, your mom's husband, real fly with me since forever. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, how you doing? How you living? How's your mental health? Everything like that?
Top shelf, tip-top shelf, man. I've been doing a lot better for myself recently, so that's always a plus. You know what I mean? That helps with mental health for sure.
Cut down the stress,
type
shit.
Yeah, and a whole lot of marijuana.
I fuck with it. Yeah, so I fuck with it, bro. So, shit, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, you've been doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it for a minute, but you've been, you know what I'm saying? You kind of been blowing up on it recently. You know what I'm saying? So,
trying to.
What is one thing you would say that that you've learned so far with like this music shit? You know what I'm saying? That helps you more so in like your personal life, your private life. You know what I'm saying? With like working, etc. like that.
I've always been sort of a social person, but I know with this music, it's gonna push you in like out of your comfort zone, especially with like features and like shows and just networking, So with that being said, I would say like it makes you branch out a little more as far as like, a lot of people are introverts, so a lot of people don't like. You'd be surprised, like in this music industry, a lot of people don't like like you might want to do a feature with somebody, but they might sing your song instead of creating a vibe in the studio. You get what I'm saying? So
that's different.
It just make you more social. It make you, I would say, a little more amiable, like, cause you're not going like stuff that I wouldn't maybe allow or I wouldn't agree with necessarily like in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You might just overlook business-wise, like certain shit. Somebody might be, what you consider weird or just not like you, but you'll still just, all right, we can do the song together. So I would say it makes me.
I would say that I've learned something similar to that on this side. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they don't operate with professionalism. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like being on time, fucking last minute bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Canceling type shit. Like shit like that drive me crazy. But you said something, you know what I'm saying, like when niggas ask for features, right?
Right.
And I got a bunch of homies that rap. I got a bunch of homies that think they can rap. And you know what I'm saying? So like my two good men or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they was like exchanging verses or whatever, emailing these verses, you know what I'm saying? And he emailed us the verse and I'm sitting there and he's like, oh, let me, you know what I'm saying, let me check it out. So I'm like, all right, shit. So we in the car, we kicking it. And nigga, when I tell you we laughed for like 30 minutes off this fucking verse. So what do you do? What do you do if a nigga, you good for? What would you do if a nigga sent you like a rap verse? Like, do you just like cut it? Do you tell him to do it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
This gonna sound crazy, but I don't, or it might sound like, I'm not even trying to be like, I don't ask people for verses, and it's a reason, because I know, like I was just talking about how people are weird about being in the studio. But see, with that comes in like templates and levels, and so it's like if I'm recording in my studio and they have a template for me and there's a certain sound, and you recording at your studio on a song that I've sent you that was already pre-recorded like at my studio, the level's gonna be different. Like I mean, that's where mixing and mastering come in. But I feel like a lot of that can be avoided if we can just do
Link together type shit.
right. So yeah, that's pretty much it's like stuff like that, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
But if somebody do sing some trash shit, though,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. I'm gonna tell you. I had a guy named
don't say
I can't even think of his rap name, bro. I can't even think of it.
Straight,
But
straight.
I hopped on a song with him, man. He slummed the song up, but I guess in my mind I took it and kind of made it my song. Like I'm gonna just crush the verse. So even worst case scenario, like if they think the song trash, they gonna hit this verse and be like, okay, cool. You dig what I'm saying? Just try to bring energy to the
get
song.
to this nigga part.
But I let a nigga know, like I don't. But if you send me a song and I don't think it's like, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not gonna be like, bro, this shit garbage. I'm gonna be like, man, I think you should change this, or maybe you could, man, re-record it. You know what I'm saying? And give you some pointers. And if you just,
criticism.
yeah, exactly. And
Not
if
gonna
you
shit
just
on
can't, if you just can't accept that, then we're gonna find another route, or we just not gonna do the song.
I'll fuck with that.
I'm at a point now where I ain't just doing it for fun. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make something of it. So we're just wasting my time. I don't see that.
So in a perfect world, where do you want rap to take you?
Man, I would love for it to take me and my family, man. Like I pay our bills and pay debt and man, like really, I want this to be. See, I always wanted to do something that I love to do and make money where I do. I mean, I think that's everybody in the perfect world. Like you said, everybody want to find something they love to do. But for me, this music. I enjoy every part of it, the process, reactions from people when they hear it. I mean, every part of it. So I would love for it to be my main source of income.
I feel that shit.
So.
For sure. I mean, there's millions of people, you know what I'm saying, that chase the same dream that we chase. You know what I'm saying. And the reason why I respect you so much is because like I see you work on it. You know what I'm saying. Like, even like just like posting the in-car freestyles type shit. You know what I'm saying. Like I do my research on it.
Yeah, I appreciate
Before they
that.
just pull up, I'm
yeah.
look. You know what I'm saying. The in-car freestyles. You know what I'm saying. Like just posting like the backpack 2.0 jump.
Yeah,
like, all of that
yeah,
shit. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
fuck with it. I fuck with it. OD.
Appreciate that, bro.
So on a personal tip, right? When you listen to music, right? Like not your own music, but like other nigga shit, right? Who your current top 5, right? The top 5 niggas like out not. Let's not say best. Let's say favorite.
Top favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because best and favorite is a little different.
Extreme differences. Man, that's a good question, bro. I would say right now number 1. Well, see, I listen for different types of things when I listen for like what I consider good music. I'm big on like lyrics. I'm big on like enunciation. I want to be able to hear what you're saying. Like I don't like a lot of overlap. I don't like a lot of mumbling and shit. So like, and I want that shit to crank. You know what I mean? So I would say Lil Baby, probably number 1 right now. I would say I like this guy. His name Waco Train from Texas. A lot of people not really hip to him. He jive nice with that shit.
A lot of niggas aren't hip to music outside of where they live at too, so that's actually really fucking tough.
That's a fact.
I'm not hip to show. So.
When you get a chance, you probably like it. Shit, I like. I don't even know, bro. That's a damn good question. I never even sat and thought who my top 5. I like Thug nice. I like. Damn. Shit,
Alright, so let's
Drake. He nice. I mean, but he kind of crosses the threshold between R&B and he's just all around.
He just all around. Yeah. See, with me, I have problems putting Drake in a rap category.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. That's why I didn't want to throw him in here. But it's like you gotta give him credit.
Do you have alright? So when the whole like Ghostwriter shit came out, did you have a problem like with that? Like, did you feel the way? Me personally,
I do because I write all of my own raps. I never got a bar from a nigga. Never asked them to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it kind of is to me. It's sort of unfair. It's like you got people, you know what I mean, putting their heart and their all into shit. But then you got somebody else writing some shit for another nigga, and that shit making this nigga millions of dollars and shit. So, I mean, I don't know. It's each his own. But I just feel like, man, that shit kind of watering the game down because it's like you got people behind it. It's like puppets. It's like puppets. Like I'm writing all your music, and you just be in the face for it. It's like, where's the real rap?
I fuck with it. So I would say for me, like when I say like when somebody who's my like top 5 favorite, it changes. It changes from time to time.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
it depends on how I'm living first off.
Yeah.
Because if nigga going through some stressful shit, then
That's what Ron Wave gonna do it for me right now.
I might be on some robbing nigga music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but like right now, I would say heavy in rotation is probably Russ. Like he from Atlanta, but he's not your typical Atlanta nigga. He like lyrical, like all the way.
Russ, like a white boy Russ.
Yeah,
Yeah, he nice.
He be
nice.
He be spitting.
Yeah, so nice.
Russ, I would say Cole always.
Yeah, he nice too.
Kendrick used to be there, but you know what I'm saying. What have he done for me lately?
Yeah,
He ain't been out in a minute.
He ain't got no music.
He been out there for a minute. Shit, I don't know if you know Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, them. Hey, listen, the whole Griselda, they all nice, bro. Yeah. Conway and all them. Nice.
Conway's the underrated one.
Man.
He's so underrated, but his style is so unique and fire. So
for sure.
Yeah, man. And then like to me, shit.
See, I could tell you like you were like you listen like for lyrics. Like
sure.
You rappers, these are actual rappers that you naming. These guys just party music making type niggas like yeah.
I mean, I had my moments where
for sure.
I dropped the window and turned the lights on in the window.
Cranking and shit.
Like I'm going crazy, flying down the motherfucking highway and shit. So I mean, yeah, I had my time. But I mean, to me, when it's like rappers, my criteria always lyrics, beat selection, breath control, and like clarity of production. Like your production quality is like amazing, and I can hear you like clearly, and that shit, it's gonna resonate with me so much more. And if I believe you,
that's a fact too. That hey, listen,
if I feel like you just talking, you just saying words that rhyme together, then it's just
trying to sound sweet.
Yeah, for sure. All right, word. So the question, this is the question right here, right? Lurking. My shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, that's a smash, right?
I appreciate
that. Shit blowing up. It's going crazy. Crazy. I remember, you know what I'm saying, little nephew used to play Uncle Nell song, play Uncle Nell all the time, every fucking day, right? So tell me, like, the inception of that song. How did that song come about? You know what I'm saying?
Believe it or not, bro, I made that song in 2018. Right before COVID, or like 2019, right before COVID.
Wow.
And it was because at that time, that's when like the drill scene, like the New York drill music was like, real hot. Like the Big Drip, the 5-year-olds, and the, you know what I mean? Like all that shit was coming out, and to me,
what I tell you, my shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, so when that's what I wanted. I couldn't find for the video when we shot it. I was looking for people that could dance so they could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. What I was saying was when 5-year came out with the Big Drip, this is gonna sound crazy, but I just told myself I wanted to be the first person like in DC to do like a drill beat. You know what I mean? But with my own little style to it. It's funny because when I posted a snippet of it, I swear to you, like everybody think they do something first all the time. I swear I started seeing everybody post little snippets of like drill beats and all that. But then COVID hit, didn't get a chance to shoot the video. The guy Cabo that I wanted on the song, like we just didn't we had lost contact for a little while. Like everybody was taking care of business, so the song set for like 3 years, bro. And then the drill wave kind of passed. It didn't pass, but it was like it wasn't as prominent as it was. You know what I mean? But then I saw it started picking back up again because like the UK drill and all that came back, started kicking again. So I'm like,
that shit really back with a vengeance now. It's drill gospel.
Man,
some shit.
Bro, I'm telling
you. I heard the little Kirk Franklin drill beat.
Man, it's like it had a big influence. So I'm like, if we're gonna do it, bro, we gotta do this shit now. Like, drop this shit. He like, man, I was just about to say that. He was like, man, I was gonna call you, tell you we can shoot this shit Tuesday. I'm like, you already got to mix and master? He like, yeah. So he called. We linked up that Tuesday, shot the video. But I guess that was my inspiration 5-year for real. The Big Drip jam, like, they beat and they little swag jam. I'm like, man, I like this shit. This shit cool.
I fuck with it. So y'all did that joint in the studio together? Y'all made that or
so what happened was I recorded. When I made the song, it was I intended for it to just be. I do a lot of songs that I just rap straight through because for whatever reason I have a problem with making hooks and like. When I make my hooks, I don't think they sound as good to me as they do to other people.
Okay.
So I was just gonna record that, and I was just gonna be like a straight through, like one take, no mistakes. I'm just gonna spank it. And what happened was, I think Bro had a studio session right after me. He came in there, I didn't even know he had a session that day, and he was like, man, let me get on this jump, blah, blah. And I already know he's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, yeah. And then you already, this was before Pop Smoke was even a thing. You dig what I'm saying? He got that deep, he got like a deep voice, like type of sound, you see what I'm saying? And it ended up working out so crazily because then Pop Smoke came out. I'm like, bro, they gonna think you copied him the whole time. We made this song in 2018. Like,
Type shit.
And he got on there, and we recorded it in the same studio, but for whatever reason, the shit didn't sound right. So he went and re-recorded his part again, and got it mixed and mastered and all that. And it worked out.
Oh shit, I fuck with it, bro. Like that shit going crazy, bro. Like to this day, you know what I'm saying? Your sister put me on, so that shit, that shit.
Like one of my biggest fans, and I appreciate her
for sure.
Kid.
Is that your favorite song of yours?
Right now, yeah, I would say yeah. It kind of changes. I got some songs that people ain't heard that I think are fucking hits, but it's a lot of. It's like that's another thing I wish I would have paid more attention to. Like it's the legal shit behind this music shit, like the business aspect of it, like, and that's why I've been so laid back with it now, because that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Does the Old Town Road freestyle go crazy?
They snatched that. I got like 3 songs got taken down by, and that to me it was sort of like one of those pros and cons. I mean, one of those bittersweet type situations, because you only a record label is only gonna notice a song if it's doing enough numbers.
Facts.
I took that song and made it mine, and I fucked their song up. So when they emailed me, Sony emailed me about copyright infringement. So they took all the money I made from the song, took the song down. That shit happened on 3 occasions, like songs that I've done. So it's like somebody watching this shit, somebody seeing this shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just put like straight to, like Apple Music type shit, or you got
I
SoundCloud,
use one of those DSPs like DistroKid or United Masters and shit. So.
Alright, straight. I mean, cause niggas do shit like that and they just throw that shit on SoundCloud and you take it down.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make some type of money from it.
Nah, I'll fuck with that shit. So shit, I mean, you was talking about the legalities of rap and like people that be watching that shit, right? So like when you do, you know what I'm saying? And I firmly believe this shit. I would not say it if I didn't believe it. I'm not one of them niggas that just say shit because niggas say it right?
Yeah.
When you do, you know what I'm saying, get the time comes for like the record labels to start coming to the picture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is something that you deem important to have? Like, a lot of niggas just look at, I want the big events, you know what I'm saying? I want the money, I want the chain, I want this, that, third. And other niggas look at, like, I want to have control and ownership. Like, where
I was just about to say, and that's why I slowed down with this shit, because this how a record label will fuck you, right? Niggas, you know how niggas go on YouTube and just grab beats and shit, record and drop the. This what they'll do. They'll be watching you for like a year or 2, right? They'll go buy the exclusive rights to every beat that you rapped on, right? And then draw up some sort of deal, you know what I mean, offer you whatever advance, for you to do it, let's say an album, one album with them, right? So they give you 50,000, 100,000 for you to do one album. But you not knowing that they done already bought the rights to all your music, because you just recording on beats that you buying on YouTube or that you renting or leasing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now they own the exclusive rights because they paid whatever the fee was for the exclusive rights. So they give you $100,000 advance, but you don't even know that they done made $2 million off music that they done bought. You know what I'm saying? That you didn't not even paying attention to. Yeah. So you looking at 100,000 like, damn, that's beautiful. I got 100,000. All I gotta do is give them one album. But after you pay management, tour fees, and pay your producers,
features,
and you know what I'm saying, features, and shoot a video, and you hit for that 100,000. Now you're in the hole. Now you fuck. That's how everybody end up fuck. So a nigga just gotta own his music. You gotta pay for the exclusive rights to this beat. You gotta pay for, you know what I mean, the wave out instead of just the MP3 file. You gotta pay for, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to this shit.
Fuck yeah.
That a nigga did not know about. And I'm glad I caught on before shit that I got, like before I started getting
OD
deep into it.
Yeah. So I say this shit now, like a lot of young niggas, bro, I say like, if they don't know about that contract shit, it's because they don't want to know. Internet is out here now, like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the 90s and shit, you know what I'm saying? You could not know because you ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But now, bro, everybody walking around with a motherfucking computer in their pocket, bro. Pull up Google, my nigga.
A million fucking artists,
sure,
you know what I mean? That's talking about how they been fucked over and
for sure, bro.
blackballed, and like, I ain't about to fall into that shit.
Get shelved, etc., etc., etc. bro.
Crazy.
So, what made you change your rap name?
So what happened was, It's like some, but it's just like a movement. We try to make it a movement, like neighborhood. Like to me, like it's more than just like a group of niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like a neighbor is like somebody that you could depend on when you're not home. You dig what I'm saying? Like
Community.
yeah, it's like a community. It's like a neighbor is like somebody that you could borrow some fucking sugar from. You know what I'm saying? Like a neighbor is somebody that'll watch your house when you're gone. A neighbor, you dig what I'm saying? It's like I just feel like it kind of fit. It just fit. It just like the shit fit. So neighborhood Nell. It really came from just in all honesty my my neighbor across the street from where we grew up at on Franklin Street in Northeast. That's what he called me like coming up. Like hey neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Just on some cool shit. You dig what I'm saying? And it just as I got older, that shit stuck. I'm like, you know what? That's some fly shit. It's a neighborhood. Hey neighbor. Like okay, cool. I'm about to take this shit and I'm about to run with it. I'm about to make everybody stand behind that shit. And that's how that shit played out.
Cause like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, when I first heard it, as a nigga who's like one of the biggest Nipsey fans on the East Coast, I was
just about to get to that.
Yeah, I was like Neighborhood Nell. I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy.
I like this nigga just passed. This nigga changed his name and shit, and they thinking niggas be asking me do I gang bang and shit like the neighborhood 60, the neighborhood Crips and the rolling 60s and shit like that. And anybody that asks, I just break that shit down to them like. I mean, at the end of the day, that's how I look at it, bro. I'm gonna stand on it. So it's like, if a nigga feels some type of way, that's on him. Like, you just, whatever is gonna happen, like, we could take it where you wanna take it, like, but this what this mean, and this what this mean to me. You dig what I'm saying? So, I knew I was gonna get backlash for it. I did a couple DMs, and other niggas like, man, what you, gang bang, all this other shit. I'm like, man, nah, this ain't that ain't this, but if you want to call it that, you can. But this neighborhood shit don't mean like no Crip shit. This shit mean like some community, like some shit. I feel like it could be a household name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Neighborhood, whatever. Neighborhood cuts or neighborhood dealership or neighborhood tires or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit that could be put on to other things and not just music.
Yeah, no. That brings like an umbrella name.
Yeah,
like, for sure. I like this guy. Nah, cause that's the same shit. That's the same shit I did. So like, people call me Clutch.
Right.
Team Clutch podcast.
See,
you know what I'm saying? Like that. So it just, it just go around. It just Team Clutch clothing, like Team Clutch network. Like yeah.
I don't crack under pressure. I'm right on time. I'm clutch. You know? Yeah,
exactly.
Like that shit.
Exactly.
Like that.
Yeah, see, he gets it. All right, cool. So I heard this story about you a long time ago, and it kind of brought me full circle in 2020. I'm gonna tell you why, right? So, Bree told me this story about like, you know what I'm saying, when you was like in Job Corps or whatever, right? And you know what I'm saying, woody wop, like, you know what I'm saying, but like some niggas like pressed you or like try to press you out there type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And in 2020, I lost my brother, my older brother.
Damn.
Right? To some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some baby mama shit. And it fucked me up for a minute. Like for like a whole year. I feel like I was just kind of just like in a cloud of headspace, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was fucked up because like, to me, the worst part of it, and my mom, if you watching, my bad, but the worst part to me was like, I feel like I could never make my mom feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom had 6 kids, and now she got 5 type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, to me, like I'm a fixer. Like I'm that type of nigga. And it's like there's nothing I can do.
That's a hard.
So, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning when we first sat down, I feel like I know you for a minute, but like, you know what I'm saying? Now we finally like trying to like,
you're gonna chop it up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I see like you doing your thing, and it's so positive, and it's just like I'm not getting them texts like, oh my brother Nell, this, that, and the third. And I feel like you got it up here now. You know what I'm saying? Like before, I was like,
I was on shit. Now I was on shit, bro.
Now, bro, like you stable, you working. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. You know, I'm sitting down talking to you, like, yeah, you still be there. You still got the hood in you type shit, but you have a very large brain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You working, you smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother to brother, you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sometimes nigga be needing to hear that shit.
Dog.
You know what I mean?
roughest day of my fucking life, bruh. But yeah, bruh. So you know what I'm saying. You my brother. You know what I'm saying. That's my sister and shit too. Your sister's my sister. Your family, my family, bruh. So just stay on the path, bruh. Just stay working, stay grinding, bruh. And I'm rooting for you, bruh.
Yeah,
on some real shit.
Go back it all.
Hell yeah, bruh. On some G shit, bruh. I'm rooting for you, bruh. We all here rooting for you. I think you're gonna win. You're gonna get signed, all that big shit. You know what I'm saying? And buy your mama a house, man.
Yeah, that's the first one.
You pay off your sister's student loan.
Yeah. What was you gonna ask about the shit up there? Like, what was? I know you was making a point. What was the question?
Nah, it was literally just to draw it full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like to see how? Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But she told me the story. Like,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, but you know that's negativity. We don't got.
Yeah, we ain't got. Yeah.
But no, it was literally just to make it full circle. You know what I'm saying? Just because like
I went from that to I was a different person, bro. I was a very, very different
for sure.
person.
So I mean, I'm saying like personally, I see the growth. You know what I'm saying?
appreciate that.
I'm here for you, bro. If you ever need anything, you know what I'm saying? We locked in. You got my number. I got your number and shit, bro. So it's forever, my nigga. My nigga.
Sure.
So, bro, I appreciate your time, dog. That's everything, man. You got any questions, anything?
No, this shit.
It was easy, right?
Yeah, this shit cool. I like this shit. I do this shit all the time.
Son, it's literally just a conversation,
bro.
bro.
A story for every day of the year. No bullshit. Like,
For sure. But shit, bro. Fuck it. Let's go take a couple shots, bro.
Shots.
Yeah, bro.
Stream lurking.
Stream lurking, hell yeah. Nah,
Big
so
Capo featuring
follow me
Neighborhood
at Neighborhood Nell. It's spelled exactly how it's sound.
right after you cut,
N-E-L-L.
the video gonna come right up. So don't even trip.
Oh shit, it's
So
lit.
don't even trip.
And then go watch it. And then go watch it again. And then go watch it again after that.
And then play it on repeat on our music.
And then show your friends.
For sure. Alright, so that's all we got for today, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Neighborhood Nell.
Yes, sir.
Sister Bree in the background, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We out, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Easy, bro. I like
Back
shit,
in my
bro.
game.
Oh, it's just the neighbor. You supposed to be sister.
How could they just try to play with the kid? I do what I do, but I never say what I did. I ain't making amends. Catch her up and we drop him, and then we gon' make him the big. Cop the new cig. I heard them bitches don't jam. I ain't gangsta, he taking a stand. Shit was never in the plan, adjusted. I'ma do what I can.